LeetCode Problem 297, Serialize and Deserialize binary tree. So basically this problem gives us a binary tree like so, and we have to serialize it, converting the binary tree into a string, and then we have to also deserialize it, which is using our method of serialization. We have to convert it back into a binary tree. So this problem is actually easier, even though it says hard here. Right, so uh, let me show you my approach. So we start with the serialize first. So here I have a string. Okay, so what this string, what my goal is to have a string of these values, right? Starting from the root, and then it tries its best to go to the left. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let's see here. Okay, so right now root, right? We'll bring this up. Okay, so right now my root is, let's say I'm going to use this as an example. So right now my root is at 1. So I'm at 1. And root is not null, so we don't need to do anything. And then my string, which was originally empty, I will now plus equals 1. So my string 1 and with the empty space behind it. Right, so it's like this. And then I encode to the left. Right, so I go to the left. So this 2. Okay, so when it's 2, so I go to the left, I just open like this. 2. So my string, which is referenced, right? So this is always gonna be here. So now it's 2. It will just add 2 and the space behind it. So 2 space behind it, and then it goes to the left again, right? Left, and in this case, when it goes to the left, it's actually a null. So what I'll get here is n, right? And then once that is done, right? Then we go to the right, which is also null, right? Which is also null over here. So this will be another n, and then we have to go back here and go to the right side. Right, so exit this left. Now we go to the right, and then we repeat. So 3, we get 3. Let's speed through it. Then go to the left. Now we have 4. And then to the left again, we get null. Right again, we get null. So 2 nulls here. Null, null. And then on the right side, we get 5, followed by null, and then null. 5, null, null. So this is what our serialized string is. Okay. So if I were to repeat it, so if I were to look at this only, so I'll have 1, I have 1, and then on the left side is 2, on the left side is null, and since this is null, we go to the right side, which is also null. Then we have to go back to 3, then left side is 4, followed by null, and then another null, right? Then we go back, come here, this is 5, again null, and null. Okay, so I'm going to take this serialized string and show you how I decode it. So I'm going to use something called a string stream, because since these are separated by spaces, by using string stream, it will automatically remove the spaces and basically catch this as one entire string, because in some test cases the numbers can be like, let's say, -1, right? If it's -1, then this will be -1 like this, And then ISS will basically take this as a entire string instead of just one character. Right? It's much more, it's cleaner, right? It's cleaner way to write it. Okay. Anyways, over here is string stream. I string stream my data and I attempt to decode it. So inside here, string value, ISS equal inside the value. So right now my value is equals to 1, right? If value is null, return null. Since it's not, so we construct a new node. So I'm just gonna write 1 here. And then the left will be another decode. So right now left will be 2, right? Right now will be 2, right? So will be 2, 2 here. And then we go to the left again. And now, since after 2 is null, so if we go left here, this will be null, right? So I have to draw null here, right? And then once that is done, we exit left and we go into right, right over here. Go into right. After this null is another null. So this is another null, right? So you can kind of see that it is already forming our binary tree. So eventually it will go the same way as it encodes our binary tree. It will traverse through the nodes the same way, right? So for here, and then null, null, and then after these two nulls are done, you go back to this 5, right? You go into this 5, and then add a 2 more nulls, right? Null here. Okay, then you get the binary tree that we have here. Like I said, this problem is pretty simple. Maybe because my serialize and deserializing methods are simple. Nonetheless, that's all I have to show. Thanks.